Good morning, everybody. Colleen here from GedARTCreations. Thank you for stopping by. It's Friday morning, and I really had no idea what I was going to do when I walked in this craft room. Well, I did. I had an idea. I have this hankering to create a 50s themed journal, 50s, 60s era journal. So sat down, went through some of my files to see what I have in regards to that theme, and one thing led to another, and then I realized as I looked around my craft room, I have so many unfinished projects, ephemera pieces, little projects that I have done over the last few years that I just did because I have this explosion of creativity inside me since I found this hobby a few short years ago. So I have a pile of, and I even discovered a whole new drawer full of, well, here's one. This is a little project I sat down to do way back when. There's probably going to be a date somewhere in here. But this is a little, looks like a Tim Holtz brown envelope journal. Just full of flips and flaps and tags and whatnot. I just got very nostalgic. Here is a manila envelope, a steampunk theme manila envelope with some tucks, and here is just a regular envelope with the window, and I made a little bookmark to go in there. Whoops. It was like, it took me back. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share some of these fun little projects with you guys. Instead of starting anything new. And look at this. This is just a one signature, probably one of my first kicks at the can little journals. Once I got brave enough to even attempt the pamphlet stitch. That took me probably a year before I made my first signature. I don't know what it was that somehow the pamphlet stitch sewing papers together was so intimidating for me because this whole junk journaling world was very new to me. So anyway, and that's this. So I want to flip through this one really quick. And then there's this. This is just, I guess I like to make little extra accessories for different journals that I make. I've already gifted this journal away to a relative, but this is a little accessory that I guess went with it, and I didn't actually send it with it. So just little fun things like that. And then I got into a kick where these are the last two remaining. I've sent most of these away, but these are just, your junk mail packages that you keep, the plastics, and then you stuff them. These aren't as pretty as the other ones that I had done. But then you take your cardstock and you fold a piece of paper the width of the package you're stuffing, and then you add a little piece of lace, you staple it, and it's like this little homemade package. I think this was inspired by Treasure Book, Natasha. So I watched, I guess, her video at one point way back when, and I probably mass produced a bunch of these, and I know that some of them were beautiful the way I stuffed them. But I have sent them off with different journal when people buy my journals, and maybe just Happy Mail, etc. So that's that. That's a fun little simple project, you guys. For you newbies out there, grab your. So, for example, I have a drawer beside me full of. I keep these packages. I've got zillions of them. This one's a larger one, but you can always cut them down. And then stuff them up. This is a larger one, of course, but stuff them up and put your topping over it, staple it, and then it becomes this beautiful little package for somebody. It makes a wonderful little gift. I have a ton of ephemera in these too, and that's the other thing. All my projects, I've stuffed all my projects full of ephemera as I make them. I can't believe how much ephemera I have in this house, in this craft room, and in the spare bedroom. Oh my goodness. And what's this? This looks like a little tag booklet made out of envelopes again. I've attached the envelopes, just basic white envelopes. Yeah. So this is what I did when I was starting out, you guys. I just sat down and I just tried to just enjoy and create, and I got some ideas from other people, and like a tag sideways for a pocket, more tags. Looks like a little envelope or a, oh, so look at that. This was done August 3rd, 2020. There you go. Yep. Oh, it's fun to look back. It's fun to see progress in our own creativity. I bet you guys, you know what I'm feeling here. So that was way back when. What else did I do? So these are just basic little white bags used, as long as they were basically mostly clean. And I would distress the edges, add a book page, do a bit of layering. And you could glue the back down onto a journal page. It could be a floating. You could add a hinge. You could just simply send these out as is with your own. I did some fake sewing, faux sewing stitches there before I had a sewing machine, which also intimidated me for my whole life. I finally bought one, and now I love sewing paper when I remember to do that. This is a little white bag. See? Well, that's my dentist. So it's a little white bag, probably some toothbrushes and whatnot came in it. See, here's the opening. Just simply folded down. This, so I guess what I don't know, I must have just been experimenting. Oh, there, okay. So you fold it down, and whatever portions are going to be visible, I decorated. I obviously didn't finish this. I don't know what I was going to do with it. And then this becomes a pocket here. See? So, yeah, this is what I got all over my craft room and spare bedroom. I don't know what that was going to be for, but another brown bag. Oh no, that's just brown paper folded up, where I added a pocket. Did some collaging there, I guess. And that looks like a journaling card. Yeah. And this is another. Oh, this is a book page. Okay, so I've covered the book page, but it looks like I've added 2 book pages for the length. And then I folded it up, glued the sides. I mean, this is based, I'm sure every one of you have made these by now, but oh, and look at this, some Edith Holden glued onto different pieces of paper. I guess maybe I was going to use this in one of the journals I've made, but I didn't. But I can. Options. But I also have bundles that I should be sending out. Like truly, this is like, oh my goodness. Okay, let's go through this fun in the beginning stages of my journey. And I'm also famous, not so much anymore, but I am very famous for doing things upside down. And I feel like this was this. So this was the front of the little signature, and I used this really old Rand McNally book. I have some signatures that I've got put together from before, and I want to make a beautiful old journal with these skater girls. But anyway, so I took, you know how it is, a signature is a cluster of paper, and there's no printables. I don't believe I even knew there were printables at this point. So I used real books and doilies, and I think I found some stuff off Pinterest. And this is an old calendar book, I guess. Couple pockets. And this looks like an old little envelope. It's actually my son's name there. I must have used from something of his way back when. And these are, I have a whole package of these old crossword things from strip. Oh, see, we've got some upside downage going on here. You know, I'm just going to flip it around. Or what? What should I do here? Let's see. How bad did I flub it up? Oh, well. Did some stamping. I guess a little cute pocket here and a little round. This was inspired by Pam from the Paper Outpost. I did a pile of these. just circle punch using book pages, decorating, put in a brad, and then it was just a cute little element on a journal page. Oh, I'm into the pockets here. Let's see if I got a, I can show you guys. So you got one here and one here. I remember fully when I made this. Another inspiration from Pam. Little cluster of book page pockets with some faux stitching. Isn't that so cute? You know what? That's what I want to do, is I want to go back to the beginnings and just do some of these layouts again. They're so, I mean, you know, I would be a little more refined because a lot of this is washi tape, which is fine, but I would do things differently now. More pockets, a closet door. That's a Pam. This is a Pam. Oh, yes, it is. I don't think I've made it since. I'd have to go back and watch that video, but I guess I put closet door to remind myself what it was. And some paper flowers from book pages. And this looks like a little pocket made out of a book page. Oh, this is a cute idea that I haven't done probably since. Just folded over book page, glued down the bottom. This is movable, that you could stick something in it. Interesting. Is this a pocket? No, I didn't cut that end. I could though. I just tore up and folded over and distressed a magazine page and some ephemera pieces. Tore up. This one looks like a torn up one. And what is this? Oh my goodness. So this is a flippy floppy. Oh, cool. And it houses a very large bee. Oh, look at that stamping. Oh yeah, I used to do a lot of kiss and hugs stamping on my stuff. I don't think well, I started to buy tailor-made journal stamps, and you find more stamps at this. So yeah, I got to go back to the beginning of what I used to do. Because right now I'm feeling completely inspired here. We don't always have to do new ideas. We can go back to the old. So that's it, and that's a flower pocket. No, it's not even a pocket, I guess. I could have left it as a pocket. I think I did one in a journal recently that may have sold, but I did a flower pocket. But anyway, well, that's that little idea. Oh my goodness. And I'll just do this steampunk one real quick. So, what have we done here? Oh, so like I said, you know what it is? It's two large envelopes. I believe that I hinged together. So anyway, this is the front. I just made a side pocket and I added whatever. Oh, by now I'm using printables, so this looks like a very large. Look at this huge journal card. Oh, and I've done some stamping and even some drawing. Wow, look at me go there. I haven't done something like that since. Open it up, and we've got a cute little cheesecloth with a circle punch. It's part of the steampunk kit, and I added a little key, like I showed you already. This little, now this, oh, look at that. It opens up. Okay, this is a treat for me too here. Am I fully in camera here? Okay. So yeah, I guess I've just done some decorating and some pockets and some tucks. Oh, this is a double tuck. Looks like another large card. Woof. If you're into bee journals, look at these. Look at the size of these. Oh, I need to make another bee journal. I should share with you guys a bee journal I made out of an authentic bee information book. It's beautiful. The cover, anyway, don't get sidetracked. So this looks like a pocket too, that you could put an extra large tag in. And this folds this way, and that's that. Oh, this is the front. Okay, this is the front. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I had some good times. I still do. I love being in my craft room, you guys. Did I show you this already? Oh, this was inspired by, oh my goodness. Oh, I can't remember her name. I really can't remember. I might have even purchased part of her printable to do this. She lives in, I think, Montana or something like that. She's a doll. Looks like a flippy-roo here. And some stenciling. Just some different papers. And this was definitely back in the beginning. Oh, look at that. A little envelope. Is there something in here? A little card, a button card. Covered with an old document. And this looks like it flips. Oh, this is a, oh, I think it's called a wallet flip, if I'm not mistaken. It's just cut. This is a portion cut from an envelope. So many ideas we can do using our envelopes, hey guys? And what's this? This is just another pocket, layered up, I guess. Oh, this is cute. Little pocket, corner tuck. Oh, and another section. So this is, yeah, this is the Tim Holtz brown envelope. Honestly, I don't even know what I've done here, but it's cute. Little pocket, I didn't put anything in that. And then we've got some side pockets that flip out. And then some tickets that fit inside. Huh. Very cute. And then this page spread was inspired by, oh my goodness, I wish I could, I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting her name. I haven't really seen her for so many years now, or followed her, or whatever. I don't see her doing too much, but yeah, anyway. Little, this doesn't come out. This was just an extra. I glued a portion of this piece. Probably goes down in here, but I did it on an angle. I think this is what was her idea too. Folded up some corners. That's cute. Must do more of that. More of that ripping and tearing and gluing and distressing. Yeah, see? A lot of, this is like an experiment journal, I guess. Oh, look at that. I was really, really brave. That is so cool. Create little cluster. Some cards inside. Huh. Collaging at the back. Interesting. All from brown. Yeah, that's right. So there's 1, 2. It looks like two or three Tim Holtz brown envelopes right there. Oh, okay. Well, that was going back in time. And then there's this too. It's a brown bag. I guess I felt inspired to make a brown bag signature journal that I never even did a pamphlet stitch on yet or anything, but I could add this to something, maybe one of my floating journals that I didn't sew into the spine. But this, look at that nice hard sturdy card. This is Sweet Pea Curiosities, her house. I forget the kit name, but she's got some really wonky houses kits, and it's cute. And I did some collaging. Oh, and this looks, I remember showing you guys this. This is a coffee filter pocket page. 1, 2, 3 filters. Cut here, glued along the edge, and then I used them as pockets. Decorated the actual filters. And I've got some papers in here waiting to be finished. I should set a goal for myself that instead of starting new journals, I take some time and I put some of these unfinished pieces in a journal or two. So So this is just a bunch of, and I can smell the vanilla because I do like to dye my papers in vanilla too. Not always coffee. So a bunch of papers, and I guess I did some muslin on the inside. And this is the back side, and another large collaged journaling card. Okay, and then there's that. Okay, all that to say, what I decided to do instead of the 50s theme new journal idea, I went through a lot of my stash that I have in arm's length of me. I think I showed you guys these. These are just simply mailers that come in the mailbox. Tall advertising with some sturdiness to the advertisements, and then I covered them with book pages, and I added, you know, specimen pockets with packages where you have that hard plastic. Oops, I gotta glue that now. That hard plastic, and I keep stuff like that because I like to use them for these window coverings. And I did a lot of collaging on various different pieces of paper I cut down. These are all cardstock, so they're heavier. But I can cut portions of this out, which is what I'm going to do, I think, because maybe you can guess as I'm sharing some of these with you, but this is going to be my next theme that I decided to put these into, these pieces I've made. So there's this one. I've made 2 pockets on this mailer. Added, I guess you can see underneath this is book page, and then it's a coffee dyed page and more pockets. And again, another journaling card that goes in here. Nice cute florals. This is an old, this is one of my first flip down envelopes. Isn't that pretty? Some collaging. It flips down, so it's got 3 panels. I don't know if you can see all of this, but this has been sitting around a long time. So I'm going to incorporate this into this journal. And I found this brown bag. I think I made these a few months ago while I was watching a lengthy trial that went on for weeks. I sat and listened to the trial, and I just took papers and glued and cut and punched and used some ribbons and eyelets, and that I cut this in half, made a wonky. Oh my goodness, I just love playing with paper. So yeah, this folds up, and then, oh, and on the back, of course, oops, that came out, are a couple more tags. So yeah, you guessed it. We're doing a grungy. I am doing a full-on grungy journal. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do one. This is it. This is my inspiration today. So this was also, I've showed you this, I think, several videos ago as well. One of those book page. I added flaps and I covered them up. Oh, writing spot. And this is a tailor-made stamp, tailor-made journal stamp. So is this a pocket? No, I don't think so. But anyways, that's going to be an element in the journal. And this one, it's a cute little paper clip with a little bead. And you open up, it's a book page folded up, and I covered it with grungy stuff. And this is, I believe this is an old design shop. I love her stuff, you guys. If you ever want old grungy type, well, she does all kinds of different things, but old design shop, I would suggest you check her out. She has some beautiful printables. Book page or recipe, and then I added a little, just a writing page from a booklet I have, I guess. So look at these. This is going to be kind of pretty, or not pretty, but I guess at least interesting. Did some steampunk there, I guess. A little key. Yeah, so this is a book page pocket folded up, and a journaling card. Wow, how many did I do? And here's another one. An envelope. Made a pocket here. And then I used, yeah, I believe this is Old Design Shop printable. So yeah, did some stamping. Okay, so that's that. Do I have any more? It looks like I have. Oh, yeah, I guess I do have more. So here's a little stuffed pocket, multiple pocket page. And look at this. Oh my goodness. This was done a few years ago. So I'm going to set this here stuff aside. So yeah, this is the next theme of my journal, you guys. We'll see what I come up with. But so yeah, this another single signature back in the day. Looks like I printed on a piece of vellum and stuffed it with some. Oh, I did some vellum collaging on playing cards, and these are just a couple of ephemera pieces. I think I had a clip there. And what did I do here? So some little tags. This was way back, because I'm using, this is a like truly a junk journal, which I think I need to go back to sometimes more often. I'm a printable kit person, I am, but I do love just using up genuine junk. Right side pocket here. This is a really old bingo card. Oh, look, kiss hug. I love old bingo cards. I find them in the thrift stores and at the antique shops and whatnot, vintage shops. Little license plate corner pocket. Some stamping. This is very fragile. This I don't know what it was from, but something. Maybe, not sure. Who knows? Little pieces. I must have made a little plastic pocket here. Oh yeah, so that's a nice card. Ooh, I must have cut this one down, made it into a journaling card. I used this stamp quite a bit, apparently. And I used some more plastic as a pocket. Made a, oh, what do we got here? So April 17, 2020. Huh, so 3 years ago. Did some stamping on that. Very cool. Yeah, this is very, I guess maybe even industrial. What have we got here? There's that stamp I use a lot of. I guess I had very few stamps in that day, at that time. It's sure a different story now in my craft room, I'll tell you. Okie Dinah. Like my husband says, we're going to have to build a whole other room on our house just to... And I have I've sold journals. I've given so many away. I've and I still have a bookshelf full of journals because I can't stop. I just can't, and I won't, and I'm okay with that. So this looks like a pocket. And another pocket. So yeah, this is going to somehow go into my journal I'm talking about making. Maybe it'll be and of course I'll gussy it up a bit better than this because this is old. I've cut this piece down too, obviously, and look at that. Kiss, hug, same stamp, and I draw my own lines even then. Wow, this has been fun. Fun, fun, fun. And it would take me a day to share with you what I've got laying around in my craft room. And I won't bore you, but this too I'm thinking of putting on the journal somehow. This is just I've done a tutorial, I think, on this, I believe. But it's just a brown bag and an envelope. So the brown bag wraps around the envelope, but you open it up and you make your panels, you decorate your panels, make them journaling spots or whatever you want. You could even glue it here and it becomes a pocket. And this is a little pocket in the front here. But it wraps around this envelope, and I added a little pocket in the front, and I tore up some old pages. And you can see it's the envelope because there's the window, and I think I just did some retro. This is a retro theme. It may not go with the journal that I'm talking about. Little journaling card. Topped with some lace. A few little pages in here. Yeah, so this is definitely a retro themed journal, whatever, prompt, or maybe I won't use it in this journal. But anyway, so guys, that's it. I just thought I'd share some of these things with you that I found today that have inspired me to put into a journal of some sort. So this is it. This is what I'm going to be using. All these pieces that I've made over time. And why not? Why not put them to use, right? I think it's going to make something pretty sweet. Maybe this will be the top of the journal. I don't know yet. I have no idea. Maybe it won't even go in, but anyways, that's that. This is all I've got for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, I'll be back in the very near future with another giveaway. I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll make this journal and it will be what I give away. I'm not sure, but stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I always appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon.